Hello everybody, it's me again. Back on here to show you what I've been working on. Yesterday I was at Walmart with my granddaughter, and push this around here just a little bit. And we were walking through, and I saw they had the Valentine candy out, and it's the little Ghirardelli squares, and they're strawberry bark, and I thought that those were really cute, and I said I'm gonna get those, and then I'm gonna go online and find me on YouTube and find me a package for them, and I did. And again, I cannot remember, I mean, the video was 5 years old, I think. It seems like it was some blonde lady named Donna, and she was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. That's about all I can remember. Anyway, this is what I came up with. And I've been working on these this morning. You can see my little circles here that I have, that I've been using for the fronts of them. You know, I get stuck. I don't know what to do with the fronts. Anyway, here we go. These were the polka dot ones. I had one of these because, again, Pam can't cut paper straight even with a cutter. And let's see, I just finished these, and these are the matchbook style again. And hang on, I got some more over here. These, and they're basically all alike once, you know, because I've been making multiples, so it's just easier to just, you know, cut everything and just make the multiples. Well, and that lady, the way she had her instructions, she said, do this, and don't cut individual, score everything, and then cut, and you can get so many pieces out of a piece of paper. Of course, the first time I did not listen to what the woman had told me and tried to do one at a time. Thus this one, and thus the screw-ups on the cutting part. But I just thought they turned out so cute. This was my first one, and there's a little pocket in there. Oh, and there's your little chocolate. And I thought those were just so cute. And once you start doing them, they start to go together really fast. And she had little squares. Now I used pop dots that are way too thick. They're Studio G pop dots, and it pops it up just a little too far. But I went ahead and went with it because that's what I had. I didn't want to have to buy anything. And again, I had all the paper, I had all the stuff. Of course, you know, I had these little hearts. These are well, I took them out of the package and put them in a baggie. Those are the hearts I got from Dollar Tree last year. But, and then, how many do I have here? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there's 5 more in the bag, so I'm going to end up making 18. And like I said, I just thought they were so cute. And I'd use the different pieces of paper. If I didn't like the paper, like I don't really like this houndstooth, so I just use that as background. And I used, and then the little strips of paper here to cover up the staple. This time I used my tiny attacher, the Tim Holtz thingy, and I only put one staple in it. Can't really see that one here. There, you can see the one staple. And these staples lay down so much flatter, and that's what I'll probably use on my books next time. Well, I probably can't because my books are too thick. My notebooks are too thick. But I'll probably give it a shot. And I just thought they were the cutest things. And like I said, they went together really quickly. And I matched this paper with what was on the inside. Helps if I'm in frame. The only thing about that is once you have that one staple, it's a little bit hard to get that back in. Not impossible, and not that difficult. I may be overusing the word hard. But I just thought, you know, they're adorable. And I love this little bird paper. I forget what pack of paper this was in, but these little birds just crack me up. I just love these little birds. So, but that's what I've been doing today. And like I said, I've got 5 more to do. had a couple of extra of these, but this is how those things go together. And once you get them going, you know, and then you just like staple this part down to the bottom. There's your pocket. Once you get going with them, that goes really, really fast. It really does. So I had a couple extra of those because the way you cut your paper, the covers you come out with 4, but the inserts come out with 5. So let's see what we got here. Let's see, the outside, to make the outside part of it, you cut a piece of paper 7 3/8, and be careful about your direction, the direction you're cutting, because you're going to have to score it, and you just have to give it a little bit of thought. It's cut your paper at 7 3/8 and then score at 3 inches, 3 1/2, and 6 3/4, and then you put it back on your cutter and you cut the 2 3/4 wide. And for the insides, little inserts, I'm reading this off my paper, you cut at 5 3/4, and then you score at 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 3/4, 5, 5 1/4, and 5 1/2, and then you cut these into 2 3/8 wide. And then you just fold on the scores and put it together. It's really quite simple. I tried using somebody else's directions for 6 1/2, and you make the little baggie, you know, the little baggies. So there's one on each side, and then you put the ribbon through the top. And my paper was too thick, and it tore. So what I did was, like the other one, I took them apart, and I'm cutting the circles. Not to waste paper, I'm cutting the circles, and the strips that go along the bottom, I'm cutting out of what I have. Cut that one, and then this one I've used, the little heart side. So it's not to waste, but I couldn't get that one to work for me. I think I needed a thinner piece of paper. All mine's kind of heavy cardstock. Anyway, that's what I've been doing today. And my notepads, I did sell them to the local shop in town. I will be delivering those today. And actually, she wanted more than I had. But I'm going to take these down and see if she wants those. But, I mean, who doesn't want a lovely, delectable piece of chocolate for Valentine's Day? I mean, that's what it's about, right? It's about hearts and chocolate. So anyway, there you go. And I've been busy, and I didn't get my wax yesterday like I thought I was going to. I have 100 pounds of wax coming, or I would have been making candles today, but not to sit on my hands. I did these because I wanted to get these done, because you know what? At the end of January, the selling season for Valentine's is going to be done. You know, maybe some last minute stuff, but you know, you got to do this now. I should have done it right after Christmas, but I just couldn't. All right, let's see, what else? I don't know. I started a couple of cards. I don't know. Did I show you these cards? I don't know if I did or not. I started a couple of cards. Not real happy with them, but they're on a pre-made base craft card, and this is actually, it's really pretty. The script is really pretty, but and it was already cut out with the hearts, but it was a oh shoot, what do you call them when you put you open the bag and you put the candles down in them and put them along the sidewalk? That's what it was. It was one of those bags. Yeah, scream it at me. I'll hear you. Come on. And then, but I had some of this glitter paper, and I laid down the glitter paper on the back of this bags. I cut the bag part out. Luminary, is that what it is? Luminaries? And I inked the edges, and then I glued the red glitter to the back of the card, and then I glued it to the card base. And I haven't finished these yet. There's only 2 of them. You can see how I got sidetracked with the pretties. But put that back down in there. And yeah, and I haven't worked on, I tried to work on my book, and I can't get the spine. I don't know. I'm just, about ready to throw that book cover away and just start something new. Anyway, I hope you're having a really, really good day and doing something crafty if you're not working. This is my work. This is part of my work anyway. Alright, I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oops, I forgot my little remote. Bye. Bye. Dagnabbit.